The following high school sports presentation on the place for local sports, 1160 WSKW The Score, is brought to you by the following great local sponsors. Our videocast is powered by Central Maine Community College with over 40 academic degrees and certificates, one of the lowest tuition rates in New England, and 2023 high school graduates can get free tuition. Just go to cmcc.edu. More than just a community college. The radio broadcast is brought to you by Central Maine Motors Auto Group in Waterville, the dealer with no dock fees, where cars and trucks cost you less. Online at cmautogroup.com. Coverage also brought to you by our live stream sponsor is Hammond Lumber Company, serving Maine and New Hampshire from 22 locations. Your building project partner, hammondlumber.com. Coverage also brought to you by Kennebec Eye Care for all your eye care needs. Kennebec Eye Care, your sight specialists. Midstate Machine. Looking for a career? Check out the Machinist Development Program at midstateusa.com. Renewal by Anderson of Greater Maine, offering full-service custom window replacement. Whittemore & Sons, your Coyote tractor dealer in Skowhegan. Sales and service by a family that cares. Somerset Stone and Stove, offering quality gas, pellet, and wood stoves and hardscape products. 201 Tire, Battery, and Service, your tire and battery experts on the Augusta-Vassalboro line. And by PJ Biggs, the excavation pros. If it's dirt, they do it. Now, let's go live to Mike Violet and A.J. Knight.
Good evening tonight from Veterans Field here at Messalonskee High School in Oakland. The Score brings you live coverage of the Class B Boys Lacrosse quarterfinals between the Messalonskee Eagles and the Biddeford Tigers. Welcome to Veterans Field. I'm Mike Violet. Ryan Bell is here tonight. He is running the camera for this one. The Biddeford Tigers had to win a prelim game in order to get here, and they just won it by the hair on their chins. They won over the Mount Blue Cougars in that prelim game by a score of 9-8. Biddeford, the 11-seeded team, upsetting the number 6-seeded Mount Blue Cougars and winning there by a score of 9-8. As we take a look at the Messalonskee schedule that they ran through this year to the tune of 10-4, you'll see on there that they did play Mount Blue in the opening game of the season and really had no problems with the Cougars. We had that game here on the Score. They won it by a final of 16-4. They finished up with a loss, a game we had here on the Score last week, to the Brunswick Dragons. They lost to the Dragons by a score of 10-9. This came about a week or so after losing or beating Brunswick by a score of 19-10. But one thing we know the Messalonskee Eagles can do, they can play offense. They have Bryce Kroll, maybe the best face-off man in boys lacrosse in the state of Maine, with over 500 wins in his career. They also have great goal scoring up front. Kroll is a very good goal scorer, but Walter Fiegel, Will Durkee and company, plenty of offense for this Messalonskee Eagles boys lacrosse team. And for the Biddeford Tigers, I think they have to feel at this point they're playing with house money. They are the 11th seed. They have come in and won a prelim game, and they come all the way up here to Oakland tonight really with nothing to lose and everything to gain, because I think the pressure is squarely on the Messalonskee Eagles in this one. We've talked about what Coach Tom Sheridan told me at the beginning of the season, that he expected nothing less than a deep run into the playoffs. Well, that deep run begins right here tonight here at Veterans Field in Oakland. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back. It's opening face-off between Messalonskee and Biddeford boys lacrosse, the Class B quarterfinals, coming up right after this on The Score.
You know, our relationship with Waterville goes back a long ways. Over the years, we've been fortunate enough to grow, and we've been able to grow with the town. We look at the work that we do as something bigger than just the sale of a car or the servicing of an automobile. We're here to be a part of something bigger than just ourselves by giving back to the community with our time and our energy, because it's all about taking care of people.
Whittemore & Sons, your Coyote tractor dealer. Dependable sales and service for over 50 years. We are located on the Waterville Road in Skowhegan. Sales and service by a family who cares.
Nokian Tires, available at 201 Tire Battery and Service, Route 201, Vassalboro. Your complete auto center. Mechanics you can trust. Nokian Tires to keep you safe on the road. Plus, 201 Tire Battery and Service is a state inspection station. They have batteries and accessories, including custom battery cables available. And of course, those great Nokian tires. 201 Tire Battery and Service, Route 201, Vassalboro. Central Maine Community College in Auburn. Over 40 academic degrees and programs recognized as some of the best in the United States. Nursing, criminal justice, forensic, psychology, IT, education, culinary arts, and so much more. Offering one of the lowest tuition rates in New England. Plus, a top-seeded national champion producing athletics department. Central Maine Community College in Auburn. Find your passion. Go to cmcc.edu.
Notice the price of gas and oil lately? Thinking about a pellet stove? Pellets are a renewable resource that are economical, and pellet stoves don't have to be ugly or loud. Come talk to us at Somerset Stone & Stove. Let us explain why now is the best time to have your pellet stove installed. Wouldn't you love to have a gas stove or fireplace designed for your home? Let Somerset Stone & Stove design and install a Regency gas stove or fireplace that is just right for you. Let us customize your Regency gas stove or fireplace while you enjoy the beauty and warmth. Visit Somerset Stone & Stove in Oakland.
Looking to begin or further your career in manufacturing and don't know where to start? Midstate Machine is in need of CNC machinists at our Winslow facility, where we manufacture components for some of the most exciting industries: aerospace, defense, power generation. I'm Jeremy Stanford, manufacturing manager, and I personally want to invite you to come learn about the great pay and benefits Midstate Machine has to offer. To apply, visit midstateusa.com. That's midstateusa.com, an equal opportunity employer. Come grow with us.
When you're ready to tackle your next building project, no matter how big or small, depend on Hammond Lumber Company for the products and services you need. The knowledgeable staff at Hammond Lumber will be with you every step of the way and keep your project on schedule. From free estimating and project planning to design and drafting services, an extensive product inventory with a wide variety of brands to choose from, and of course, Hammond delivers from any of the locations across Maine and New Hampshire. Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
This year, your tax return could literally improve every moment of your life with a new pair of glasses or an eye exam from your friends at Kennebec Eye Care in Waterville. Even if you already own a pair, it's always a good idea to have an extra set. Keep a backup pair at home for emergencies. Leave an extra pair at work. Or how about prescription sunglasses or computer glasses? Call 872-2797 to schedule an appointment. Kennebec Eye Care, 216 Main Street in Waterville. Online at kennebeceyecare.com. Kennebec Eye Care, your sight specialist.
If you're waiting for a sign.
Mike Violet and videographer Ryan Bell back here live at Veterans Field at Messalonskee High School in Oakland, and we are just about set for the opening face-off for this Class B boys lacrosse matchup in the quarterfinals between the Messalonskee Eagles and the Biddeford Tigers. Biddeford coached by Jason Martell. Their starting lineup attack, Trent Lesur. He's just a freshman and a really dynamic player up front for this Biddeford Tigers team. Also, Colin Gregoire up front as well. He is a senior. Patrick O'Driscoll, Wyatt Labonte, Jake Samilov is a midfielder for the Biddeford Tigers. Caden Cataretz, Colin Labonte is up front. Noah Hallett, and also up front is Jackson Pollard. Goalkeeper is Bryson Wolfart for the Biddeford Tigers. He is a senior, so Bryson Wolfart in goal for the Biddeford Tigers. For the Messalonskee Eagles, up front, Brady Brunel, Walter Fiegel, Will Durkee, Bryce Kroll. You know them, you love them. They certainly can score. Those four up front are as exciting as they can be. Nick Dexter playing defense and doing a terrific job this year for Messalonskee. Owen Kirk also playing midfield for the Eagles. Landon White playing defense. Colby Chivari's been a rock back there for Messalonskee. Cooper LeClaire up front as well, the big guy, the attackman for the Messalonskee Eagles. He will start in Hunter Halley, the junior hockey goaltender who has made the transition now to being a lacrosse goaltender and has really come along as the season has gone on. As you see these two teams meet at midfield, the Biddeford Tigers, the upstarts for sure. A number 11 seed beating number 6 Mount Blue in the prelims. 9-8 as the goalies fist bump. And down to our right goes Wolfhart. Down to our left goes Hunter Halley. And we are just about set to get going. The weather, well, it's been wild all day. It's been wild for 8 or 9 days, and it's going to be wild tonight. We have another night as Ryan pulls back the shot here, and you can see the wacky cloud formations, especially down to our right. So it's not raining right now, but I'm going to go out on a limb and say it's going to be raining eventually here tonight. The lights are on at Veterans Field, and we are set for the face-off up front between Bryce Crowell and Caden Carteret, and Crowell wins yet another one. And the Eagles advance it quickly in, and Crowell with the ball bouncing all over the place and finally scooped up now by Samolov. And here come the Biddeford Tigers, but that long downfield pass easily picked up by Brunel in front of Fiegel, and ends up being a shot and a save made there by Wolfhart. So almost an accidental shot. And now here comes Noah Hallett. Biddeford with a chance to set up on the offensive side of things. Hallett goes back in the middle for Samolov. Jake Samolov, a junior. No score, just underway. Messalonskee, one thing they've been doing a lot lately is striking very quickly and scoring fast goals. That's not going to happen here. Over on the near side, O'Driscoll. Pass, I think, was deflected, and it goes right to Halley. Halley trying to send away Shivari, but it's picked off there by O'Driscoll in front, and the ball is blocked, and it goes out. And that'll be a Messalonskee ball. So Biddeford has come out and taken it to Messalonskee here in the first minute of this one. A minute plus in. Halley up to Fiegel. Walter back out helping. Fiegel was shut down by Brunswick in the regular season finale. Had just 2 shots on goal and did not score after scoring 5 in the game before that and getting his 100th. There's a shot, and it's deflected, and it goes wide of the goalkeeper there, Bryson Wolfhart. That was Walter Fiegel at his dynamic best. Behind the net, Brunel. Brady looking to wheel a deal, goes in front and scores. Brady Brunel, dynamic best. Scores a minute 33 in. Brady and Messalonskee deal goes in front and scores. 1-0. So Brunel scores. And the Eagles get the jump. I mentioned that they have been scoring quickly, and that's exactly what they've done. So it's Crowell on the draw with Caden Carteret. And Bryce wins it. Back to White. Landon. Works it over midfield, now to Durkee. Now to White. White to Brady Brunel. This is the first chance that Messalonskee's had to set up. And the Eagles on the go. Here's Crowell to Durkee. To LeClaire. Cooper has to tamp that ball down. It does. LeClaire. He'll just power his way through because, believe me, he can. Pass over on the left side. Couldn't be handled there by Parent. Loose ball. It pops up into the air. It is still loose at the 25 now. Still loose. And eventually somebody is going to get possession of it. It's Walter Fiegel. Check that. No, it's Durkee. Durkee, the shot wide, actually is Brunel, who got it to Durkee. And behind the net, Brunel couldn't touch up, and it's going to be Samolov for the Biddeford Tigers. Messalonskee on top 1-0 on a goal by Brunel. All right, Samolov gets boxed in there. Good check by Walter Fiegel. But they get it over midfield, Labonte. Call him Labonte. Collision. Now going inside, O'Driscoll shoots and scores! Patrick O'Driscoll gets the goal right back. Call him Biddeford on the board. Collision. It's 1-1. Now going inside, O'Driscoll shoots and scores! Pat, 2 minutes and 57 seconds in. So Biddeford Not intimidated by the early goal by Brunel. O'Driscoll gets it right back. We're tied at 1. Carteret and Crowell. Bryce wins it. Ball pops over, picked up by Landon White. Back to Crowell. He got blindsided. Now scooped up by Brunel. Messo on the attack. Brady powers his way in, reverses his hands, and that's going to be touched up by Biddeford. And so the Tigers will get it. Back behind the net now, it's Colin Gregoire. Goes to his goalkeeper, Wolfhart. All right, Bryson lays it over to Gregoire. You'd think with my last name being Violet that I could handle Gregoire, but it's easier said than done. Here's Durkee. Durkee breaks in, all alone, shoots and scores. That's ice cream there for Will Durkee. You've got no chance. He just went and undressed the Biddeford defense. Here's Durkee. And no chance
As
You've
can
got
see there
no
on the
chance.
replay.
Took it right to the Biddeford defense, and it's 2-1. And look out, we could have a shootout here. So Brunel scores his second. Comes at 3:43. And it's 2-1. Right down Broadway. There's what Bryce Crowell does, and the save is made by Wolfhart. Crowell right off the face-off, took it right down the middle of the field as he has done so many times before. Almost intercepts a clearing pass here, an errant clearing pass. Messalonskee does. Hansen to Durkee. Back out front now for Garrett Bell. Crowell will leave the field. He is replaced. So Hansen outside with Garrett Bell, and Messalonskee sets up, leading here 2-1. 7:40 left in the first quarter. Glad you're with us for the Class B Boys Lacrosse quarterfinals. Durkee actually got that second goal, my mistake there. Shot by Bell, and we got part of a stick that came off as the ball went out. So it's Brunel and Durkee for Messalonskee, and the goal for Biddeford is O'Driscoll. Officials pick up the broken stick. And it's a Messo ball behind the net. Durkee working it. He and Fiegel trade places. He fakes. Durkee. Back outside. Scooting back now, Jack Kinney. Jack. Making his move. Has to go wide. Good job there by the Biddeford defense. Over to Fiegel. Walter looking to heat up. Gets a screen. Lays it back now to Durkee. Durkee in front. Right on the doorstep, and an easy goal for Tyler Hansen. And it's 3-1 Messalonskee. Screen. Lays it back now to Durkee. Durkee in front, right on the doorstep, and an easy goal for Tyler Hansen. Really moved the ball effectively. Time of the goal, 5:14. And Messalonskee has increased their lead to 2 goals. It's 3-1. Crowell wins the draw, back to White. White uses the official to block out a player. Up to Durkee. Will changes hands. Will drifts around to the right. Now takes it out back. Being checked there by Labonte. Out front to Brunel. Brady wearing a left knee brace. Seems to be moving pretty fluidly, though. Inside, LeClaire shoots, and possibly a save by the goalkeeper, Wolfhart, but the ball rolled wide after he got a stick on it, out in the back, and it's going to be a Messalonskee touch-up. Fiegel tried to get it in front. Pass is picked off. by the goalkeeper. Wolfhart with a good play there. Now breaking it out is Labonte. Labonte, midfielder. They get it right up near the net. The shot is a save by Halley. Oh, that was a Kennebec Eye Care highlight of the game right there by Hunter Halley for sure. Kennebec Eye Care for all your eye care needs. Kennebec Eye Care, your site specialist. That's as good a save as I've seen Halley make since he took over as the starting goaltender about midway through the season. Long ball downfield, and it ends up in Cooper Leclerc's stick. Messalonskee with an opportunity here. Pass, though, is deflected from behind, and loose ball scooped up on the far side by Colin Gregor. Jeez, I'm just going to call him Colin G. I think that's the best route for me to take, because I think I've established that I have a mental block about saying Gregoire. All right, they're trying to get it to Wolfhart. Can't. It's a blind clearing pass, and it's picked off by Durkee. Durkee up there to Brunel, and that shot hit the goalpost. Brady Brunel will never be more wide open, and he hit the goalpost. Over to Durkee. Messalonskee 3, Biddeford 1. Now to Brunel. Great fake artist that he is. Goes in, scores. Ice cream for Brady Brunel. Ski 3, Biddeford 1. Just absolute ice cream. Brunel. Great fake artist that he is. Goes in, scores. Ice cream for Brady Brunel. Time of that goal, 7:20. And the Eagles lead 4-1. You cannot give a quality goal scorer like Brady Brunel that kind of position in front. He will bury it. Kroll wins the draw. Bryce over to Durkee. Durkee, a sidewinder. It's blocked. Durkee scoops it back up. Now Messalonskee will set up over to Bell. Bell over to Fiegel. Behind to Leclerc. Cooper, he'll just power his way in because, as I always say, he can. And that is out on the near side. And it's going to be a Biddeford ball. 4:13 left in the first quarter. Messalonskee on top here by a score of 4-1. Taking his time back there is Jackson Pollard. He got it to Wolfhart. Wolfhart in the middle for Lewis. Adam Lewis, who just came off the bench for Coach Jason Martell. Lewis drifts off to the right. Nice check job there to keep him outside by Mitchell Marquis. Eagles keeping Biddeford on the perimeter, curling around the front. O'Driscoll, who's got their goal. Check that O'Driscoll with it now. That was Wyatt Labonte with it. Now to the top to Lewis. Lewis trying to go on Kroll. Kroll checks him. Drops behind that to Lesur. Lesur's pass over the goalkeeper, and it's to no one out in no man's land except to Walter Fiegel. Look out. Fiegel with a head of steam. Fiegel over, and a shot by Durkee is a great save by Bryson Wolfhart. Nice setup by Walter Fiegel. And we got a whistle, and we got a timeout. We'll take 1-2. It's all Messalonskee so far. 3:09 to go in the first quarter. The score in this Class B boys lacrosse quarterfinal, Messalonskee 4, Biddeford 1. Back after this on The Score.
If you're waiting for a sign that it's time to finally tackle that window project, here it is. Renewal by Anderson's incredible window replacement days. Get all the benefits of Renewal by Anderson's exclusive and easy replacement window process. And save a lot of money while you're at it. An immediate design consultation, exclusive Fibrix composite material windows, and precise installation by highly trained certified master installers. You get it all during Renewal by Anderson's window replacement days. Call Renewal by Anderson today and take advantage of this limited time offer and special financing.
For excavation in the greater Skowhegan-Waterville area, call PJ Diggs. Septic systems installed, new or replacement. New driveways, foundation holes, full house lots. If it's dirt, they do it all. Need gravel, sand, or crushed aggregate for your project? Call PJ Diggs. They have all the materials you need ready for delivery. Spring is here, and it's time to start digging into your project. For a free quote, call PJ Diggs 431-4299. The Excavation Pros. If it's dirt, they do it. Family and veteran-owned. PJ Diggs, 431-4299.
Local sports on the Score brought to you by Central Maine Community College, more than a community college with over 40 academic degrees and certificates and one of the lowest tuition rates in New England. And 2023 high school graduates can get free tuition. Just go to cmcc.edu. Mike Violet, Ryan Bell's our videographer, back here live at Veterans Field in Oakland. Eagles with the ball after the timeout. And a 4-1 lead here in the first quarter of the Class B boys lacrosse quarterfinals. A shot by Bell, a save there by goalkeeper Wolfart. Wolfgram is a name associated, though, with Messalonskee High School, for sure. Back behind the net, Biddeford now, trying to work it. Crowell. Oh, check that, wrong number 8, Wyatt Labonte. Over on the left side to Adam Lewis. Lewis pushed aside there. Good defense by Ryan Parent. Lewis goes out back. That's O'Driscoll. Check that, it's Labonte. Labonte lays it in front to Micah Keeley. He drifts over to the right. Trying to make a move. Kinney all over him. Gets by Kinney. Goes in. Lays it off down low. Good pass to Labonte. Wyatt Labonte forced wide, though. Labonte backs it out. Labonte now tries to go in again. He's run down by Kinney. The shot is a score! Though Labonte Wyatt Labonte makes it 4-2. Labonte now tries to go in again. He's run down by Kinney. The shot is a score! So Biddeford, with 1:40 left in the first, makes it a 4-2 game. Good job of sticking with it there by Biddeford. They were kept at bay for a while by the Eagles defense, but eventually got inside and got the goal. Here's Crowell. Crowell up to Durkee. Durkee back out front now to Brady Brunel. Brunel fakes a pass. He loves to do that. Shot inside is blocked by a defender. Ball is loose. I believe it was blocked there by Colin G. And it's going to go to the Biddeford Tigers. And running it up the field for Biddeford is Labonte. Caleb Labonte, shot saved by Halley. Halley outlets to Shivari. Shivari to Marquis. Marquis, nice pass in the middle. Hansen goes down, fakes the move and scores! That's a highlight reel goal right there by Tyler Hansen to make it 5-2. Marquis, nice that pass was in the absolute Hansen goes down, fakes the move and scores! Hansen on that's the board. A highlight reel goal right there. You got to give him a Kennebec Eye Care highlight of the game for that one. Kennebec Eye Care for all your eye care needs. Kennebec Eye Care, your site specialist. That goal comes with 48 seconds left in the first period. Beautifully done by Tyler Hansen to make it 5-2. Crowell lost a faceoff. My goodness, and we were here for it. But then it goes right back to Bryce, so we'll give him half a win on that one. Lays it back out front. The pass looking for Landon White didn't connect, and it goes out of bounds right on the Messalonskee bench. It'll be a Biddeford ball here. 32 seconds left in the first quarter. Tigers down 5-2. They lay it back to Colin G. Up to Pollard. Pollard over midfield to Samilov. Samilov to O'Driscoll, who's got one of their goals. Patrick O'Driscoll spins inside, stick knocked out of his hands. Loose ball, and the stick is flopped up into the air. And they'll give it to Messalonskee. Landon White ahead for Durkee, and Will can't get it. And it rolls out of bounds. That would have been a very good goal-scoring opportunity for Messalonskee had that pass connected. And that'll run out the clock for the first quarter. So the Eagles get the jump. Solid quarter for them. They put 5 on the board. The score at the end of one in the Class B Boys Lacrosse quarterfinals. The Messalonskee Eagles 5, the Biddeford Tigers 2. Back after this on Sports Radio 1160, WSKW, The Score.
I came for a visit, and I just fell in love with it.
They just want to see you be you and, just excel.
There's a lot of opportunities here.
It really gives me time to figure out what I want to do with my life.
It's a good stepping stone to get to where you want to be.
The tuition is definitely part of what brought me here.
Credits transfer, that's huge, especially for a community college when you're trying to figure out what you want.
CM's the best place. Honestly, it's the best place. You got to be here to experience it.
For us, it's a family business that is steeped in tradition. Our relationship with Waterville goes back a long ways. Over the years, we've been fortunate enough to grow, and we've been able to grow with the town. We look at the work that we do as something bigger than just the sale of a car or the servicing of an automobile. We're here to be a part of something bigger than just ourselves by giving back to the community with our time and our energy, because it's all about taking care of people.
Whittemore & Sons, your Coyote tractor dealer. Dependable sales and service for over 50 years. We are located on the Waterville Road in Skowhegan. Sales and service by a family who cares.
Nokian Tires, available at 201 Tire Battery and Service, Route 201, Vassalboro. Your complete auto center. Mechanics you can trust. Nokian Tires to keep you safe on the road. Plus, 201 Tire Battery and Service is a state inspection station. They have batteries and accessories, including custom battery cables available. And of course, those great Nokian tires. 201 Tire Battery and Service, Route 201, Vassalboro.
Ski Eagles 5, Biddeford Tigers 2. Second period action about to get started here. It's, once again, Bryce Crowell on the faceoff for the Messalonskee Eagles with Caden Cadorette. And Crowell wins another one. Bryce scoops it up. Here comes Messalonskee, leading 5-2. Bryce down the left. Messalonskee setting up their offense. Back outside to Brunel. Brady, a junior, over to Durkee. Durkee looking it over. Forced back there. Good defense by Jackson Pollard. Durkee now try to reverse pass, a no-look reverse, and that didn't connect, and it's picked off by Labonte. Labonte runs it down the right, avoids Durkee. Labonte now brings it back out. Labonte being chased there by Marquis. Marquis knocked it out of his stick. It's loose, and Labonte's got it again. Labonte laid it over to Kiley, and Kiley couldn't handle the pass. And Biddeford gives it away. So it's a Messalonskee ball. That was actually Colby Shivari on the defense, really defending well. He is a good one. Here's Brunel. We got a flag way downfield thrown. Messalonskee continues on the attack. Out in front, Durkee trying to get it to LeClaire. LeClaire couldn't handle it. Walter hustling, and he can't reach it. And play is stopped here. We got a flag down and a penalty on Biddeford. This is the first penalty of the game. And the call is on Patrick O'Driscoll. He's got 1 minute. So a man advantage here for Messo with the ball in the offensive end. Parent to Crowell, to Brunel. Brunel with a fake pass, and he lost the ball right out of his stick. And Pollard with the pickoff. Pollard with a fake. Pollard goes the long stick, and he scores! Check that, it was Noah Hallett. Stick, and Pollard with the pickoff. And he scored after the steal. Pollard goes the long stick, and he scores! And it's 5-3. Messalonskee up a man on the penalty, and they still have 41 seconds left on that, and they give up a shorthanded goal. Comes at 135. A rare mistake by the Eagles in the offensive end with a man advantage. Crowell wins the draw. To Brunel, not a Fiegel. I'd like to get Walter heated up. Brunel. Over to Crowell, got it inside. Fiegel can't use it. Now back to Bryce. 10 seconds left on the penalty. Over to Durkee. Durkee not apparent. To Crowell, inside for LeClaire, didn't connect, and out it goes, and it will be a Biddeford ball. Well, the rain's held off here for the first quarter plus. Knock on wood there. Midfield pass completed to Labonte. Here comes Biddeford, down by a score of 5-3. Lewis. One hop pass, handled nicely by Samilov. Samilov backs it out. Samilov trying to go on Hansen. Samilov has it knocked away from him by Hansen. Loose ball. Shivari comes in there to help out, and here comes Hansen. Tyler Hansen right down the middle. Over to Fiegel. Back to Hansen. Goes outside to Durkee. Durkee takes it in and scores. Will Durkee makes it 6-3. Right down the middle. Over to Fiegel. Back to Hansen. Goes outside to Durkee. Durkee takes it in and scores. Durkee scoring at 2:57. And the Eagles back with a 3-goal lead. That is their largest lead of the game. They've had a 3-goal lead on a couple of occasions, 4-1 and 5-2, now 6-3. Trying to build on that. Biddeford, the number 11 seed, coming in here, kind of playing with house money. A real muscle tussle on the faceoff. Crowell and Carteret, and the loose ball comes to Messalonskee. It's kicked ahead, popped up into the air, trying to get a handle on it there. Owen Kirk could not. Over to Durkee. Durkee fake score! Up into the air,
right
now
you can't stop Will Durkee. All you can do is try to contain
over to
him.
Durkee. Durkee fake score! Is Enfuego 2 in a row. That one comes at 3:16, so a 19-second difference in the Durkee goals. He's got a hat trick already, and it's a 7-3 Messalonskee lead. Carteret and Crowell on the draw. Scooped back by Bryce. Picked up by Landon White. No. Carteret can't get a handle on it. They blow it dead. Messo's ball. Crowell. Pass over the head of Hansen. Eagles retain control, though. Right side, Parent. Parent. Cooper LeClaire drifting in front. Now goes out back of the net as Parent throws it away. And we are going to get a timeout. So, timeout on the field. 8:09 to go in the first half of this Class B boys quarterfinal lacrosse matchup, and it's not a timeout. My bad. I thought they were headed off the field for a timeout. Here comes Biddeford over the midfield stripe. Colin G. Back to Labonte. Labonte gets inside. Handled there by Shivari. To the top now to Samolov can't get a shot away. Ball rolls to the right, scooped up by Biddeford. Good work there by Labonte. Labonte harassed by Dexter. Labonte lays it back out front now to Adam Lewis. Lewis, a freshman. Lewis pass picked off there by Owen Kirk. Good D by Kirk. Nice lead for Hansen. Hansen avoids a check. Hansen scoops. Hansen goes in. Hansen shoots, and he, I think, got it on net. Wolfhart with a little bit of a piece of that, and it went wide. And it's a Biddeford ball. Adam Lewis. In the middle for Pollard. Pollard checked and pushed right down by Parent. Fiegel right up to LeClaire. He goes top shelf and scores. Adam LeClaire in the middle gets on the board. Pollard checked and pushed right down by Parent. Cooper LeClaire, Fiegel right up to LeClaire. He goes top shelf and scores. And Messalonskee opening things up a little bit. 4:59, the time of the goal. And that's 3 straight by the Eagles. Cooper LeClaire, nice high shot. He read the play well and buried it. Kroll with the win. Bryce veers in, shoots, and a save there by Wolfhart. Good bid by Bryce and a good save by Bryson Wolfhart. Behind the net to Cooper LeClaire. Cooper. Over to Durkee. Durkee over to Bell. Now to Brunel. Now Jack Kinney in the game, wearing number 20. Kinney. Circling by him is Wade. Now to Brunel. Walter flashes in the front. Brunel. Fakes a pass, splits a double team, shoots, and a save by Wolfhart. That's a nice save there by Bryson Wolfhart. And Biddeford with the ball. Knocked down was Labonte. Fiegel with the ball in front of Brunel. Brunel off balance. Ball pops up into the air. And coming away with it is Biddeford, the lead to Samolov. Jake Samolov. Drifting down the right, switches hands to the right side. Samolov down low to Labonte. Labonte deep to Lesueur. And Lesueur lost the handle. And Nick Dexter has it. Over to Halley. Halley up to Kinney. Kinney intercepted by Kiley. Kiley. Drop off pass. Down low to O'Driscoll. Shot, and is that in? No, it's not. The shot there by O'Driscoll missed. Thought I saw the back of the net poof up there for a second. Might have been hit by the stick of Halley. A giveaway by Messalonskee, and given right back, though, by the Biddeford Tigers. It rolls right onto Halley. Halley to midfield to Kinney. Messalonskee leading 8-3, 4:53 left in the first half. Kinney. Kinney dodges outside, goes over to Durkee. Back to Kinney. Messalonskee being very deliberate. They can. They have a 5-goal lead. Kinney. Checked by Lewis. Now behind the net. Fiegel. Walter trying to cut loose. Has an opening, and there it is. He cut loose all right. And fires and scores, and it's 9-3. Walter's first goal in a while. Loose. Has an opening, and there it is. He's on the scoreboard. He cut loose all right. Good for a man who's got over 100 career goals. 7:43 the time of the goal, and now we got a timeout. I'm absolutely sure of it. So, a timeout on the field, 4:17 left in the first half. It's all Messalonskee. The score, Messalonskee 9 and Biddeford 3. You're listening and watching live coverage of the Class B Boys Lacrosse quarterfinals on Sports Radio 1160 WSKW, The Score.
Central Maine Community College in Auburn. Over 40 academic degrees and programs recognized as some of the best in the United States. Nursing, criminal justice, forensics, psychology, IT, education, culinary arts, and so much more. Offering one of the lowest tuition rates in New England. Plus, a top-seeded national champion producing athletics department. Central Maine Community College in Auburn. Find your passion. Go to cmcc.edu.
Notice the price of gas and oil lately? Thinking about a pellet stove? Pellets are a renewable resource that are economical, and pellet stoves don't have to be ugly or loud. Come talk to us at Somerset Stone & Stove. Let us explain why now is the best time to have your pellet stove installed. Wouldn't you love to have a gas stove or fireplace designed for your home? Let Somerset Stone & Stove design and install a Regency gas stove or fireplace that is just right for you. Let us customize your Regency gas stove or fireplace while you enjoy the beauty and warmth. Visit Somerset Stone & Stove in Oakland.
Looking to begin or further your career in manufacturing and don't know where to start? Midstate Machine is in need of CNC machinists at our Winslow facility, where we manufacture components for some of the most exciting industries: aerospace, defense, power generation. I'm Jeremy Stanford, manufacturing manager, and I personally want to invite you to come learn about the great pay and benefits Midstate Machine has to offer. To apply, visit midstateusa.com. That's midstateusa.com, an equal opportunity employer. Come grow with us.
Mike Violet, Ryan Bell, back here live at Veterans Field in Oakland. Eagles have blown things open. They lead it here 9-3. And a face-off won here by Caden Carteret. A rare loss for Bryce Kroll, and Carteret and Biddeford have it. Carteret being harassed. He's knocked down. Ball loose and scooped up by Messo. Here come the Eagles with a 9-3 lead. Nice lead pass for Landon White. White cruises down the left side, fires with that big stick, and a save there by Wolfhart. Lead pass for Lewis. Lewis. The shot and a score by Patrick O'Driscoll. And it's 9-4 as he was cutting Lewis in the middle. And a good job to find him open. Shot and a score by Patrick O'Driscoll. And O'Driscoll has his second. Time of the goal, 8:25. So we've had plenty of goals here in the first half, 13 total. Kroll and Carteret. Bryce wins it. Over to Fiegel. Walter rolls it over for Parent. Kroll cuts. Parent let him go by. Parent down low for Brunel. Brunel fakes a pass. Loves to do that outside to Parent. Ryan turns back. 9-4 Messalonskee. Parent checked by Samilov. Now finally gets rid of it to Kroll. Kroll backs out. Now starts it up. To the right he goes. A shot and a score. Bryce Kroll. 10-4. That was a laser. Now starts it up. To the right he goes. A shot and a score. Bryce Kroll. And Messalonskee has a 6-goal lead again. Time of the goal, 9:28. And Garrett Bell's going to take the draw here. Which is not to say that Bryce Kroll has lost his job or anything. And this is won by Carteret. Being pushed by Landon White. Yeah. Slight violation there by Landon. Carteret gets it back. This is won by Carteret. being pushed by Landon White. Labonte. That long stick. Head to Wyatt Labonte. 10-4 Messalonskee. 2 minutes to go in the first half. Out front, Adam Lewis. Lays it over to Samolov. Back to Lewis. Lewis. Hanson on him. Lewis to the middle. Curls to the right. Forced wide there by Bell. Lewis still with it. Behind the goal to LeSueur. Now O'Driscoll trying to get in front. He does. He turns. He shoots. That might have hit the post. To the right of Halley. Loose ball in front picked up. And run out of there by Messalonskee. Nice job and a nice clear by Garrett Bell. Bell over to Brunel. Back behind to Cooper LeClaire. Cooper's got a goal. Cooper had the stick literally knocked out of his hands. The ball came out, obviously, and the ball is picked up by Pollard. Pollard harassed by Fiegel, almost picked off. In the middle by Durkee. Instead, it goes over to Adam Lewis. Lewis with 57 seconds left in the first half. Lewis at midfield. And a violation there. They didn't get it over midfield soon enough. Here's Fiegel. Walter looking to line it up, waiting for a trailer. That trailer is Hanson. Hanson squeezes inside. Ball is loose. Picked up there by Labonte. And now it goes back to the goalkeeper, Wolfart. And Wolfart gets it ahead to Colin G. Colin G barreling. Down the right side, the pass, the shot is wide. Off the stick there of Patrick O'Driscoll, 21 seconds left. They give it to Biddeford. Biddeford with one last opportunity here with 13 seconds left. Wyatt Labonte, checked by Marquis. Labonte out front to Lewis. Lewis fires a low one. That's wide. And 2.6 seconds left. Scooped up by LeSueur. And the pass in front knocked away, and that is it for the first half. So the Messalonskee Eagles, very consistent. They got 5 in the first and 5 in the second. So, score at halftime of this Class B boys lacrosse quarterfinal game. The Messalonskee Eagles 10 and the Biddeford Tigers 4. It's halftime. Back after this on Sports Radio 1160 WSKW, The Score.
When you're ready to tackle your next building project, no matter how big or small, depend on Hammond Lumber Company for the products and services you need. The knowledgeable staff at Hammond Lumber will be with you every step of the way and keep your project on schedule. From free estimating and project planning to design and drafting services, an extensive product inventory with a wide variety of brands to choose from, and of course, Hammond delivers from any of the locations across Maine and New Hampshire. Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
This year, your tax return could literally improve every moment of your life with a new pair of glasses or an eye exam from your friends at Kennebec Eye Care in Waterville. Even if you already own a pair, it's always a good idea to have an extra set. Keep a backup pair at home for emergencies. Leave an extra pair at work. Or how about prescription sunglasses or computer glasses? Call 872-2797 to schedule an appointment. Kennebec Eye Care, 216 Main Street in Waterville. Online at kennebeceyecare.com. Kennebec Eye Care, your sight specialist.
If you're waiting for a sign that it's time to finally tackle that window project, here it is. Renewal by Anderson's incredible window replacement days. Get all the benefits of Renewal by Anderson's exclusive and easy replacement window process. And save a lot of money while you're at it. An immediate design consultation, exclusive Fibrix composite material windows, and precise installation by highly trained certified master installers. You get it all during Renewal by Anderson's window replacement days. Call Renewal by Anderson today and take advantage of this limited time offer and special financing.
For excavation in the greater Skowhegan-Waterville area, call PJ Diggs. Septic systems installed, new or replacement. New driveways, foundation holes, full house lots. If it's dirt, they do it all. Need gravel, sand, or crushed aggregate for your project? Call PJ Diggs. They have all the materials you need ready for delivery. Spring is here, and it's time to start digging into your project. For a free quote, call PJ Diggs 431-4299. The Excavation Pros. If it's dirt, they do it. Family and veteran-owned. PJ Diggs 431-4299.
I came for a visit and I just fell in love with it.
They just want to see you be you and just excel.
There's a lot of opportunities here.
It really gives me time to figure out what I want to do with my life.
It's a good stepping stone to get to where you want to be.
The tuition is definitely part of what brought me here.
Credits transfer, that's huge, especially for a community college when you're trying to figure out what you want.
CM's the best place. Honestly, it's the best place. You got to be here to experience it.
For us, it's a family business that is steeped in tradition. Our relationship with Waterville goes back a long ways. Over the years, we've been fortunate enough to grow, and we've been able to grow with the town. We look at the work that we do as something bigger than just the sale of a car or the servicing of an automobile. We're here to be a part of something bigger than just ourselves by giving back to the community with our time and our energy, because it's all about taking care of people.
Whittemore & Sons, your Coyote tractor dealer. Dependable sales and service for over 50 years. We are located on the Waterville Road in Skowhegan. Sales and service by a family who cares.
Boys lacrosse quarterfinal game. Messalonskee Eagles cruising so far, leading by a score of 10-4. Let's recap the scoring in the first half. Brought to you by Midstate Machine. If you're looking for a career, check out the Machinist Development Program at midstateusa.com. Very consistent first half of the Eagles scoring. They scored 5 in the first, and they scored 5 in the second. In the first half for Messalonskee, Brady Brunel scored to make it 1-0, but Patrick O'Driscoll scored about a minute and 20 seconds later to tie it at 1. That would be the last time it was tied in the first half. Will Durkee scored at 3:43 to make it 2-1. Tyler Hansen at 5:14 to make it 3-1. Brady Brunel again at 7:20 to make it 4-1. Then Will Labonte scored to make it 4-2 before Tyler Hansen scored with 48 seconds left in the first half to make it 5-2 in favor of Messalonskee at the end of 1. Noah Hallett, a nice goal to start things in the second period for Biddeford to make it 5-3. Then Will Durkee got on fire, scored 2 in a row, and those goals came, 19 seconds apart. One scored at 2:57, the second one at 3:16 to make it 7-3. Then Cooper LeClaire lit the lamp at 4:59 to make it 8-3. Walter Fiegel broke a long drought. He got on the board to make it 9-3. And then O'Driscoll scored to make it 9-4, but then Bryce Crowell scored at 9:28 to make it 10-4. And that's where we are here in the first half. The Eagles certainly have done what they usually do offensively, is penetrating at good, close, point-blank shots. And they have been able to do that here in the first half against Bryson Wolfart. And all in all, have done a pretty good job keeping the offense of Biddeford away from junior goaltender Hunter Halley, who really hasn't seen much action here in this one, particularly in the second quarter. Biddeford really played on their heels in the second quarter as Messalonskee really took it to them. And the Eagles again scoring 5 more goals and have a 6-goal lead here at halftime. So our halftime recap of the scoring brought to you by Midstate Machine. If you're looking for a career, check out the Machinist Development Program at midstateusa.com. Messalonskee 10, Biddeford 4. Second half action of this Class B boys lacrosse quarterfinal game coming up after this on The Score.
Nokian Tires, available at 201 Tire Battery and Service, Route 201, Vassalboro. Your complete auto center. Mechanics you can trust. Nokian Tires to keep you safe on the road. Plus, 201 Tire Battery and Service is a state inspection station. They have batteries and accessories, including custom battery cables available. And of course, those great Nokian tires. 201 Tire Battery and Service, Route 201, Vassalboro. Central Maine Community College in Auburn. Over 40 academic degrees and programs recognized as some of the best in the United States. Nursing, criminal justice, forensic, psychology, IT, education, culinary arts, and so much more. Offering one of the lowest tuition rates in New England. Plus, a top-seeded national champion producing athletics department. Central Maine Community College in Auburn. Find your passion. Go to cmcc.edu.
Notice the price of gas and oil lately? Thinking about a pellet stove? Pellets are a renewable resource that are economical, and pellet stoves don't have to be ugly or loud. Come talk to us at Somerset Stone & Stove. Let us explain why now is the best time to have your pellet stove installed. Wouldn't you love to have a gas stove or fireplace designed for your home? Let Somerset Stone & Stove design and install a Regency gas stove or fireplace that is just right for you. Let us customize your Regency gas stove or fireplace while you enjoy the beauty and warmth. Visit Somerset Stone & Stove in Oakland.
Looking to begin or further your career in manufacturing and don't know where to start? Midstate Machine is in need of CNC machinists at our Winslow facility, where we manufacture components for some of the most exciting industries: aerospace, defense, power generation. I'm Jeremy Stanford, manufacturing manager, and I personally want to invite you to come learn about the great pay and benefits Midstate Machine has to offer. To apply, visit midstateusa.com. That's midstateusa.com, an equal opportunity employer. Come grow with us.
When you're ready to tackle your next building project, no matter how big or small, depend on Hammond Lumber Company for the products and services you need. The knowledgeable staff at Hammond Lumber will be with you every step of the way and keep your project on schedule. From free estimating and project planning to design and drafting services, an extensive product inventory with a wide variety of brands to choose from, and of course, Hammond delivers from any of the locations across Maine and New Hampshire. Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
This year, your tax return could literally improve every moment of your life with a new pair of glasses or an eye exam from your friends at Kennebec Eye Care in Waterville. Even if you already own a pair, it's always a good idea to have an extra set. Keep a backup pair at home for emergencies. Leave an extra pair at work. Or how about prescription sunglasses or computer glasses? Call 872-2797 to schedule an appointment. Kennebec Eye Care, 216 Main Street in Waterville. Online at kennebeceyecare.com. Kennebec Eye Care, your site specialist.
If you're waiting for a sign that it's time to finally tackle that window project, here it is. Renewal by Anderson's incredible window replacement days. Get all the benefits of Renewal by Anderson's exclusive and easy replacement window process. And save a lot of money while you're at it. An immediate design consultation, exclusive Fibrix composite material windows, and precise installation by highly trained certified master installers. You get it all during Renewal by Anderson's window replacement days. Call Renewal by Anderson today and take advantage of this limited time offer and special financing.
For excavation in the greater Skowhegan-Waterville area, call PJ Diggs. Septic systems installed, new or replacement. New driveways, foundation holes, full house lots. If it's dirt, they do it all. Need gravel, sand, or crushed aggregate for your project? Call PJ Diggs. They have all the materials you need ready for delivery. Spring is here, and it's time to start digging into your project. For a free quote, call PJ Diggs 431-4299. The Excavation Pros. If it's dirt, they do it. Family and veteran owned. PJ Diggs, 431-4299.
Mike Violet, and he's Ryan Bell. That little piece of him you see right there is Ryan Bell running the camera and making sure this computer works right here. We're back here live at Veterans Field in Oakland as the Messalonskee Eagles and the Biddeford Tigers get ready for second half action in this boys Class B quarterfinal lacrosse matchup. So far, the Messalonskee Eagles have had their way. They scored 5 in the first and 5 in the second. They lead it by a count of 10-4. And again, we will see Bryce Crowell and Caden Catterett battle on the face-off here as we begin third quarter action from Oakland. Lights starting to take effect here as it gets a little bit darker. This field, though, just in magnificent condition, obviously, with the field turf. It's such a great look from up here and looks fantastic on our camera. Face-off won by Crowell, but we got a whistle and a violation on Messalonskee, so this is going to go to Biddeford. Tigers trail 10-4, going to need a rally. Here they come. Crowell breaks the play up, steals. Bryce angles in. Look out. A pass behind Fiegel. Not a good pass at all. Fiegel trying to run it down, but won't be able to. Ball loose, kicked around. Fiegel, with that low center of gravity of his, able to kind of go unnoticed in front to Crowell. Shot and a score. Ice cream for Bryce Crowell, and it's 11-4. This is won by Carteret. You can't give him the ball in that position. Pushed by Landon White. It's not going to work out for you. So Crowell scores. And it takes Messalonskee just 32 seconds to get on the board. And to bump the lead up to 11-4. Brady Brunell with an assist on that goal. Eagles with their biggest lead of the game at 7, 11-4. Landon White was going to try to go downfield with that pass. Instead, chose to reverse it. Probably a smart play back to Halley. Here's Brunell. Brady over midfield. Brady in deep. The sidewinder. A blast there. And a goal for Ryan Parent. And it is 12-4. And this is won by Carteret. Parent being pushed by. With that longer stick, he got a lot of power behind that. And makes it 12-4. That comes at 1:03. Brunell gets a helper on it. 12-4. Eagles in the lead. Bell takes the draw. Tom Sheridan giving his younger player a chance to take a face-off or two. That's the second one that he's taken. Bell with the ball now. Down to Fiegel. Walter. To LeClaire. Cooper has a goal in the first half. Powers his way in. Cooper turns and goes low with a grounder, and it missed. Intercepted by Fiegel. Fiegel curls in, tries to get in front. Ball came out of the basket. Might have had some help in coming up from Samolov. And now the ball picked up by Wolfhart. And Biddeford busting out. Colin G. Over to Samolov. Samolov to Patrick O'Driscoll, who's got 2 goals. Rolls it back to Lewis. Adam Lewis. Kicks it back outside. Now to Samolov. To the side to Labonte. They go out back now. The turn, the fake. O'Driscoll forced wide. Now out in front. Shot came, or the ball came out of the basket of Samolov. Picked up by Messalonskee, and running it up now Brady Brunell. Brunell to the middle. Brunell laid it ahead for LeClaire, and Cooper couldn't handle it. And that's going to be a Biddeford ball. 12-4. In the middle for Lewis. Harassed by Durkee. Durkee has to stop, of course, at midfield. Lewis backs it out. Weather definitely cooling off here in the second half. Any effects that the sun was having are gone. You remember the sun, don't you? It's been out, I don't know, for 6 minutes in the last 8 or 9 days. O'Driscoll in front, stymied there by Halley. O'Driscoll with it back. Pass back to no one, and that's going to roll out of bounds and be a Messalonskee ball. Eagles on top here, 12-4. Pass to Hansen. Tyler puts his head down. Ball's knocked out of his stick. The fight for it there. Picked up by Brunell. Brunell right in front to Cooper LeClaire. He goes low. Anticipation there by Wolfhart. Made the save. Bryson Wolfhart got a flag down behind the play on the far side. Low anticipation there by Wolfhart. Made the save. The guilty party. Bryson Wolfhart got a flag down behind the play on the far side. Is it LeClaire or Hanson? They haven't put it on the board. Or is it Parent? It's Parent. So Ryan Parent gets a 1-minute penalty. And Biddeford with the ball in the offensive zone. Down 12-4. O'Driscoll. Over to Samolov. Back to O'Driscoll. And to reach back for it. Slowed his play up. O'Driscoll, a senior. Inside into Lesueur. And Lesueur broken up. Loose ball scooped up back there. Great job by Nick Dexter, who's become a very good defenseman. Eagles down a man, but they work it ahead. Here comes Messo. Tatum Doucette. Oh, had Walter all alone in front, but Walter at 5'3", that's a heck of a leap, and he couldn't get it. So it's a Biddeford ball. 7.5 to go. We are halfway through the third. Fiegel with the steal. Walter trying to scoop. Walter not able to get it. Pollard does. Pollard lays it off now to Lewis. We're on the left side to Labonte. Caleb Labonte had it lined up. Instead, passed it down the middle. We got another flag on the play. Penalty had expired to Parent. O'Driscoll drifts down the right. Now to Wyatt Labonte. 12-4. Messalonskee in the lead. Wyatt Labonte. Pass back to O'Driscoll. Too high. Rolls to midfield. And falling over the line there was Walter Fiegel. Maybe he got helped a little bit. And he has to give the ball reluctantly back over to Biddeford. Still have that flag. It's picked up. Now O'Driscoll waiting to start. Patrick O'Driscoll. Samolov. O'Driscoll fires. Saved by Halley. Halley's clearing pass picked off O'Driscoll. O'Driscoll goes in and Halley stones him. Well, Halley made a mistake on the clearing pass and then made up for it with a terrific save on O'Driscoll. So she stays 12-4. O'Driscoll inside. Halley with another stop. And now Owen Kirk runs it up. Passed it to no one. Now it's scooped up by Tatum Doucette. Tatum weaves down the left. Out of the middle. Doucette, a freshman. He's going to be a factor in the coming years. Over to Durkee. LeClaire has it bounce off his knees. And they play it up to the goalkeeper, Wolfhart. Bryson Wolfhart. Pass intercepted by Walter. An open net, and it rolls by the goalpost. Walter had a wide open net. Pass intercepted by Walter. An open net, and it rolls by the goalpost. Here's Labonte. Caleb Labonte. Up to the goalkeeper. Wolfhart way out of the net, and it was contested by Brunel, and it's going to go to Messo. Here's Durkee. Over to Brunel. Over to Parent. Ryan Parent shaking and baking. Parent goes low. The grounder is wide. LeClaire touches it up. 5 minutes left in the third. 12-4 Eagles. Brunel. To Doucette. Tatum inside. Tatum spins. Still has the ball, and it came out of his basket. Never really got a shot away. LeClaire touches up. And Cooper back over to Brunel. Brunel spins. Brunel to Durkee. Durkee fires, and he missed. That was a wicked shot there by Will Durkee. Eagles behind the net. Cooper LeClaire, the big man. Over to Brunel. Brunel gets in front, turns, and the sort of turnaround jump shot, if you will, is blocked there by Wolfhart. Wolfhart sends away Pollard. Pollard hit by Parent, got a flag down there. Now to O'Driscoll. O'Driscoll goes deep. Ball is loose. It's still loose. It's scooped up now by Patrick O'Driscoll. O'Driscoll, nice dance move. He dodged a couple of defenders there. Now trying to get away from Dexter. O'Driscoll does get away from Dexter. O'Driscoll back out front. The shot by Lewis is wide. And the stoppage in play will allow the penalty to be enforced. Is that Parent again? So Will Parent guilty again. With 3:46 left in the third, 12-4. He gets 2, so he's a very bad boy. So Parent in the box for 2. Biddeford ball in the offensive zone. Lewis, as the play begins, out to O'Driscoll. O'Driscoll's got 2 of their 4 goals. Landon White breaks the play up. Landon White can't scoop it up, though. Biddeford retains it. O'Driscoll, a bouncer. It's wide. LeSueur. They want it out to O'Driscoll. They get it there. He's their best offensive player. Owen Sylvain is also a terrific offensive player as well. He is hurt. That's a score by Patrick O'Driscoll. Probably one that Hunter Halley would like to get a second look at. That's a score by Patrick O'Driscoll. That was from way deep. Time of the goal, 8:51. .25 left on the penalty. All right, off the draw. Crowell back on the face-off, doing what he does, winning it. Crowell with a head of steam down the right, now circles out back. Bryce looking it over. Carteret on him. Way out deep, one hopper off the chest there of Fiegel. We'll check that. That's Landon White, whose stick, I think, is taller than Walter Fiegel. Landon fakes a pass. Now way out back. In front, the shot, and a score by Bryce Crowell. Bryce worked his magic there. And that makes a shot and a score by Bryce Crowell. Time of the goal, 9:43. And Crowell has a hat trick now for Messo. So we got a couple of hatties in this game. Crowell's got one. And Brunel's got one. Carteret on the face-off with Bell, won by Carteret. Pass picked off by Shivari, and he got a stick in the upper body area that hurt really badly, because for Colby Shivari to go down, might have gotten that in the wrist or the arm. That one hurt. And Shivari will exit. No flag on the play. Messalonskee leading 13-5, 2:02 left in the third quarter, and still 17 seconds left on the penalty to Parent. Hasn't made much difference. All right, they're trying to break it away to either Brunel or Fiegel. Brunel ends up with the ball, and Brady will start the play here behind the net. Checked by Samilov. Brunel bounces off a hit, turns in front, shoots, misses. And that'll go to Biddeford. Net. Checked the Tigers
Samilov.
won a prelim game over Mount Blue. Brunel bounces off a hit, turns in front, shoots, misses. Mount Blue, a team that Messalonskee handled 16-4 in the first game of the regular season. Durkee out front to Doucette. Doucette's pass over to Hansen. Now to LeClaire. Out back to Brunel. Brunel, little screen there from Walter. Brunel to Durkee in front. The shot by Hansen. Nice stop there by Wolfart. Bryson Wolfart moved that stick quickly and stopped the shot of Tatum Doucette. Brunel to Durkee. Now to Doucette. Doucette, a screen. Doucette walked in, but it was blown dead. They're going to call Durkee there for a violation. And here comes Biddeford. Up the left side, Caleb Labonte. Labonte in the middle. Ball is loose. Shivari back on the field. Breaks the play up. Ball scoots up to LeSueur in front. Halley got in the way of a shot. Loose ball picked up by Marquis. Marquis breaks it out. Now to Durkee. Messalonskee on the go. Durkee pulls up, turns and scores! How about that one from Will Durkee? And it's 14-5. Pulls up, turns and scores! How about that one? Will Durkee with a blast. And Messalonskee with their largest lead of the night. 9 goals, it's 14-5. 11:39 the time of that goal. All right, Cataret on the draw. I can't see if that's Crowell or Bell. It's Crowell. Bryce won it. I don't know what his move is, but it sure is effective. All right, off the bench, the shot by Parent is over the net. It was going to be over the net, but it was stopped anyway by Wolfart, and that is the end of the third period. It's all Messalonskee. The Eagles in the catbird seat. The score at the end of 3, the Class B boys lacrosse quarterfinals, the Messalonskee Eagles 14 and the Biddeford Tigers 5. Back after this on The Score.
I came for a visit, and I just fell in love with it.
They just want to see you be you and just excel.
There's a lot of opportunities here.
It really gives me time to figure out what I want to do with my life.
It's a good stepping stone to get to where you want to be.
The tuition is definitely part of what brought me here.
Credits transfer, that's huge, especially for a community college when you're trying to figure out what you want.
CM's the best place. Honestly, it's the best place. You got to be here to experience it.
For us, it's a family business that is steeped in tradition. Our relationship with Waterville goes back a long ways. Over the years, we've been fortunate enough to grow, and we've been able to grow with the town. We look at the work that we do as something bigger than just the sale of a car or the servicing of an automobile. We're here to be a part of something bigger than just ourselves by giving back to the community with our time and our energy, because it's all about taking care of people.
Whittemore & Sons, your Coyote tractor dealer. Dependable sales and service for over 50 years. We are located on the Waterville Road in Skowhegan. Sales and service by a family who cares.
Mike Violet, Ryan Bell, back here live at Veterans Field in Oakland. The Messalonskee Eagles cruising here as we go to the fourth quarter, leading 14-5 in this Class B boys lacrosse quarterfinal game. Hat tricks for Bryce Crowell and Brady Brunel. And a solid game in goal for Hunter Halley. As the Eagles look to advance. Just about set for the face-off here. Next week, the semifinals will be played on Tuesday. That shot is picked up by Wolfhard. Messalonskee is going to play the Brunswick-Greeley winner. If it's Brunswick, it'll be at Brunswick. If it's Greeley, it'll be here. And the Eagles split the season series with Brunswick. They won the first one 19-10, lost the second one here 10-9 in a game that we had on the score. All right, Biddeford looking for a rally. They certainly need one, down 14-5. Messalonskee's done a terrific job of keeping them on the perimeter offensively. Here's Labonte. Wyatt Labonte. Back to Lewis. Lewis. Down low to Labonte. Labonte pushed away. The shot is wide. He got pushed by Shivari just as he was about to shoot. Biddeford ball. Dexter working on O'Driscoll. O'Driscoll's got two of their goals tonight. Out front to Adam Lewis. Lewis. Right side drops it off Labonte. Labonte drifts. Picked up there by Shivari. Out back to O'Driscoll. Dexter on him with that long stick. Pass far side, and over there is Connor Parent, a freshman, to get it. Parent now to Kiley. Kiley harassed by Kirk. Forces him deep. Can't score from out there. Kirk with a great job on Kiley. Labonte, again, has to retreat. Labonte gets it back. Fakes himself out, went down. Then he gets whacked a couple of times there by Dexter and has to really retreat. Tries to go inside. Labonte shut off, shot, and he scored! Well, some stick-to-itiveness there for Ryan, or excuse me, for Wyatt Labonte. Shot, and he scored! Definitely stuck with it. And it paid off for a goal, and it's 14-6. Top of the goal, 2:35. And it's 14-6. Crowell and Carteret. Carteret won the draw. A rare loss for Bryce. Carteret to Labonte. Caleb Labonte. Down the right side. Got checked by Shivari. Works it back out front for Labonte. Samilov. Samilov back to the top to Caleb Labonte. Down low for Wyatt. Wyatt Labonte tripped up there by Dexter. Loose ball scooped up and cleared up. And here comes Messo. This is Kirk. Kirk knocked away from behind. Right, though, it goes to Walter Fiegel. Over to Durkee. Durkee hit. Ball comes out of his stick. But now Messalonskee has time to set up. Durkee. Waits for his mates to get in position. And works it out back. Brunel to Cooper LeClaire. To Walter. Fiegel. Going to take a trip back outside. Loses it. Now Parent scoops it up, bails him out. Parent. Can't penetrate. Over to Durkee. Durkee zigzags. Drops it back for Kinney. And when you lead 14-6, you can do what Messalonskee is doing here, which is taking their sweet old time in the fourth quarter and working a good shot. Ryan Parent had that good shot, missed. LeClaire runs down the rebound. Cooper barrels in front because he can. Back to Brunel, not a Durkee, scores. Will Durkee barrels in front. Makes it 15-6 because he can. Back to Brunel, not a Durkee, scores. Will Durkee. 5:06 the time of the goal. And let's see for Durkee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not a bad night's work for Will Durkee. 5 goals. 5 out of the 15. Kroll wins the draw. Up to Will. To Kinney. Now to Brunel. Logan DeRaps comes in off the bench for Messalonskee. And Logan with it. DeRaps, a senior. That's Fiegel. Back to DeRaps. DeRaps fires, and save there by Wolfart. And a lead pass, well handled there by Noah Hallett. Hallett's got a goal. And that is out, and it will be a Messalonskee ball with 5:59 left in the fourth quarter. Eagles have pretty much had their way most of the night. Biddeford pulling off one upset in the postseason, and that's going to be all. Messalonskee handled their business tonight. Fiegel. Over on the shot from the far side there is wide. Is that Stanhope? Yeah, Brock Stanhope just in. Whistled one wide. Messalonskee stays with it. Hansen. Out back to Brunel. Brunel doubled. Passed it away. It's over the stick of Hansen, and at midfield it is run down by Durkee. Nice hustle by Will in a 15-6 game. Durkee with 5 goals tonight. Durkee waits for reinforcements. DeRaps comes off the bench. Down to 4:35 left in the fourth quarter. Messalonskee 15. Biddeford 6. Fiegel turns. And from the side, misses high and wide. Cooper LeClaire. Cooper. Back to DeRaps. Back to LeClaire. Out front, the shot, a save by Wolfart. Durkee looking for goal number 6. Lobs it off for Pollard. Jackson Pollard. Over midfield to Labonte. Labonte peels it back and shoots, and a save by Halley. Pretty easy save there by Halley. Had a clear lane to see it. Now a steal right down, and the shot is a score. And again, that was Patrick O'Driscoll with a steal. Now a steal right down, and the shot is a score. For Biddeford, makes it 15-7. Goal comes at 8:19. So O'Driscoll, I believe, has 4. 1, 2, yes, he's got 4 goals. So he's got 4 of the 7. And in the absence of Owen Sylvain tonight, their sophomore attackman, he's clearly their best offensive player. Just a matter of time, Messalonskee here can play keep away. If they so choose. Getting inside for the Eagles was Hanson. We got flagged down. So Messalonskee will go on the man advantage here. 3:14 left. The penalty, just a 30-second penalty on Caden Cataret. Parent whizzes one. I think that caught a piece of something on the way by, and then it ended up deflecting all the way back out to him. It'll be a Messalonskee ball. Walter Fiegel. Back to Parent, back to Crowell. To Brunel. Inside to LeClaire, knocked away. Clearing pass picked off, though, by Crowell. Crowell's pass over to Durkee. Durkee will touch up. Didn't get to it, though. Yeah, he did. All right. Stays with Messo. Durkee switches hands. Flying through the cutter there was Parent. Couldn't handle the pass, too far and too much behind him. Parent. In front, LeClaire, shot blocked. And running it out of the zone is Pollard. Pollard got it ahead to Hallett. Hallett going inside, pass picked off. Easy steal there by Crowell, ahead for Brunel. Brady to Durkee. Durkee fakes in front to LeClaire. LeClaire can't finish. He was off balance and fell down. Nice ball movement by Messalonskee. Got that ball up the field really fast. 2:04 to go. Behind the net, Cooper LeClaire. Now to Durkee. Messalonskee 15. Biddeford 7. Brunel. Back to Parent. Parent now to Brunel. Brady spinning. Goes inside, switches hands, and scores. That was pretty nice. Parent now to Brunel. Brady spinning. Goes inside,
The hand
switches
switch,
hands,
the most
and impressive
scores.
thing to me by Brady Brunel to make it 16-7. Time of the goal, 10:35. And for Brunel, let's see, 1, 2, 3. So we've got 3 Meso players with hat tricks. Durkee, Crowell, and Brunel. The draw rolls over to Hallett. 1:15 left in the game. All right, midfield. Samolov, or check that, that's 18, Caleb Labonte. Crisscrosses there with Samolov. Back to Labonte. 50 seconds left to Wyatt Labonte. Down low to Sam Harriman, who just came in. The fake, the turn, the shot, and Halley, did he keep that out? Yeah, he did. Nope, he didn't keep it out. It's going to be a goal. The shot, and Halley, did he keep that out? Who scored it? Yeah, he did. All right, the fake, the turn, the shot, and Halley, did he keep that out? It was O'Driscoll. Yeah, he did. Wow, another one for Patrick O'Driscoll, who's had himself a heck of a night in a losing cause. Time of that goal, 11:21 to make it 16-8. Final 30 seconds. Hallett. The turn, the shot, and a score by Wyatt Labonte. Final 30 seconds. Hallett. So some garbage time fun here. Turn, the shot, and a score by Labonte makes it 16-9. At 11:35. All right, Carteret on the draw with Bell. Bell won it. Nope, Carteret won it. In the end, Carteret. Final 10 seconds. O'Driscoll looking for more. Turns and a save by Halley. I'm not sure that he knew that he made the save, but the rebound is in. Might be Hallett. O'Driscoll looking for more. Turns and a save by Halley. I'm not sure that he knew that he made the save, but the rebound is in. Biddeford gets him into double digits. 16-10. Time of the goal, 11:56. Comes with 4 seconds left. So just time to contest the faceoff, and that is it. The Messalonskee Eagles move on, and they will play in the semifinals coming up on Tuesday as the celebration ensues around goaltender Hunter Halley. The final score in this one, the Messalonskee Eagles 16 and the Biddeford Tigers 10. The post-game show and the final numbers on this one coming up after this on Sports Radio 1160 WSKW, The Score.
Keen Tires, available at 201 Tire Battery and Service, Route 201 Vassalboro. Your complete auto center. Mechanics you can trust. No Keen Tires to keep you safe on the road. Plus, 201 Tire Battery and Service is a state inspection station. They have batteries and accessories, including custom battery cables available. And of course, those great Nokian tires. 201 Tire Battery and Service, Route 201, Vassalboro. Central Maine Community College in Auburn. Over 40 academic degrees and programs recognized as some of the best in the United States. Nursing, criminal justice, forensic, psychology, IT, education, culinary arts, and so much more. Offering one of the lowest tuition rates in New England. Plus, a top-seeded national champion producing athletics department. Central Maine Community College in Auburn. Find your passion. Go to cmcc.edu.
Notice the price of gas and oil lately? Thinking about a pellet stove? Pellets are a renewable resource that are economical, and pellet stoves don't have to be ugly or loud. Come talk to us at Somerset Stone & Stove. Let us explain why now is the best time to have your pellet stove installed. Wouldn't you love to have a gas stove or fireplace designed for your home? Let Somerset Stone & Stove design and install a Regency gas stove or fireplace that is just right for you. Let us customize your Regency gas stove or fireplace while you enjoy the beauty and warmth. Visit Somerset Stone & Stove in Oakland.
Looking to begin or further your career in manufacturing and don't know where to start? Midstate Machine is in need of CNC machinists at our Winslow facility, where we manufacture components for some of the most exciting industries: aerospace, defense, power generation. I'm Jeremy Stanford, manufacturing manager, and I personally want to invite you to come learn about the great pay and benefits Midstate Machine has to offer. To apply, visit midstateusa.com. That's midstateusa.com, an equal opportunity employer. Come grow with us.
When you're ready to tackle your next building project, no matter how big or small, depend on Hammond Lumber Company for the products and services you need. The knowledgeable staff at Hammond Lumber will be with you every step of the way and keep your project on schedule. From free estimating and project planning to design and drafting services, an extensive product inventory with a wide variety of brands to choose from, and of course, Hammond delivers from any of the locations across Maine and New Hampshire. Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
This year.
Mike Violet here, Ryan Bell back here live at Veterans Field in Oakland, where the Messalonskee Eagles have just finished off the Biddeford Tigers, winning easily. The final score in this one, 16-10, a late flurry by the Biddeford Tigers. They scored the final 3 goals of the game to make it a little bit more respectable. And the final, again, 16-10. Goal scorers in this one, 3 Messalonskee players with hat tricks tonight. Brady Brunel had 3, Bryce Crowell with a hat trick, and Will Durkee had 5 goals tonight for Messalonskee. So Brunel, Crowell, and Durkee accounting for 11 of the 16 goals. And Patrick O'Driscoll had himself a whale of a night for Biddeford. He scored 5 goals tonight in this one. He scored 5 of their 10, half of their offensive output. And so he has a great night in a losing cause here tonight for the Biddeford Tigers. So the semifinals now will happen on Tuesday, and it depends on who won the Greeley, that is, Brunswick game. I'm not sure I'm going to say that Brunswick won the game without knowing, because I'm going to refresh the page here just to see. But you would think that Brunswick would have won that game. And let's see. Still don't have. Oh, it's, you know why we don't have a score? It's because it's tomorrow. So Brunswick and Greeley are going to play tomorrow at 11 a.m. And so the winner of that game will play Messalonskee. If it's Brunswick, it'll be in Brunswick on Tuesday. If it's Greeley, it'll be back here in Oakland on Tuesday. So the Messalonskee Eagles get the victory, get their 11th win of the season. They move on to the semifinals. So that's going to do it for us here tonight from Veterans Field in Oakland. For Ryan Bell, I'm Mike Violet saying so long from Veterans Field in Oakland. Final score in this one, Messalonskee Eagles 16 and the Biddeford Tigers 10.
The preceding high school sports broadcast on the place for local sports, 1160 WSKW, The Score, was brought to you by the following. For our videocast, Central Maine Community College. For the radio broadcast, Central Maine Motors Auto Group. For the audio live stream, Hammond Lumber Company. Also brought to you by Kennebec Eye Care, Midstate Machine, Renewal by Anderson, Whittemore & Sons, Somerset Stone and Stove, 201 Tire Battery and Service, and by PJ Diggs. Count on us for all your local high school and college sports. Sports Radio 1160 WSKW, The Score.